But we're here. Let me know if the music's too loud at all. I can turn it down more. But we are starting a new big build today. So welcome on in. Why is she crunchy? Why are you crunchy? Oh, she started to throw herself out at the end. She's a little crunchy. She's a little crunchy, but thank you for the gift sub, Drew. Anyway, welcome on in, Drew. You got first. You also got Pooh Bear. And then Mouse, you got Siberian Tiger. Two of my favorites. But yes, hi guys. Hi. Sounds a little crunchy. Don't know why, but she's a little crunchy. So, what we're building today is a library in Brightchester to take over this that The Sims declares is a library. Because what is this? So, say goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. My goal today is to get the exterior and like landscaping and stuff done, and then tomorrow we can do interior. And some of my inspo is these kind of big historical libraries. So like pillars, detailing, all this kind of stuff. That's the inspo. You got your brain cell. Yes, having a sub means you get your brain cell. Where's the center backs over here? I deleted. Yeah, that's just the trade apparently. Okay. Want to be back. Copy that over here. That is so not where it's supposed to be. I hope everyone's having a lovely Monday. My Monday was filled with manual labor, so hopefully yours is better than mine. That's why my mom had kids, for the free manual labor, I swear. Okay. I did say this was going to be a big build, and I was not kidding. It's raining. A lot of it's not supposed to stop till Wednesday night. Oh my god. It's been very rainy here. And I genuinely mean like super rainy. Like it's been pretty non-stop for most weekends lately. But today was like it's currently 70 and sunny. But yeah, it's been a bit non-stop around here. Like there's a running joke that you don't get to have a sunny weekend in New England. So. But right now the weather's nice. I'm really hoping it'll be nice next weekend too, but who knows? We certainly don't. Dark. Why would I think that would work? That's not gonna work. Three wide, and then swoop. Okay. Swoopies. The foundations aren't going to match, are they? Like the platform things. Oh. Is this considered part of the foundation? Ooh, nice. Okay. I expect it to not be. Those bricks don't match. Why would they? Why would they? Nope. Nope. No. You know what, they're close enough, I guess. I can probably do those match better? No, not really. Okay. Railing. Ideally the college one, or something from the college one. Also, I did my skincare like an hour before getting on stream, and it's still like shiny and dewy. So please ignore that. Hi, Jan. We have no railings in this pack? The fuck? Let's start with this color and see how that looks. You got Himalayan black bear today. Cutie pie. Cutie pie. I love bears. And now that I've said the word bear, I'm sure my cat's gonna come a running. Thank you for licking me, Hannah. I don't know if you did a purpose placement or like a randomized placement, because if it was random, it went perfectly. Because I always do random with like Tangia and stuff. But yeah, if you did random, that really did a perfect placement. So thank you for licking me. I will always give you consent to do that. That was on purpose? Okay. Mouse is just like, wow. Like, what is that? We don't question it. We don't ask questions. So, like, I know that is supposed to be a twerking capybara. However, in the tiny mode, it looks like a penis that's wiggling. I'm sorry, its butt cheeks look like balls. And I'm sorry if you didn't see it before and now you're going to be stuck seeing it. But in tiny mode, it looks like a penis. I was not expecting that. Are we ever expecting anything around here? Our nerd does! Like, in big mode, you know exactly what it is. Beyond small mode, when Drew first sent it, I was like, it's a good thing she pre-sent that to me at one point, because I'd be like, is that a peen on my screen? It's like subtle penis. This one, I'll get a taste of the penis. The penis. Do you like peas? Taste the penis. Those bricks do not go. Our best bet is these, and they do not match. Because why would they? Do those match these? No, that's like somehow worse. So. I can't unsee it. Exactly, yeah. I was like, I'm sorry if I ruin it for anybody. Not my intention, but it does in fact look penile. So, which isn't a bad thing. I just know it's probably not exactly what Jen was going for. Like, it's not bad to look like a penis. Like, to be penis adjacent. Actual penis is ew, but like penis adjacent? Yeah. It's only when it's small. And it honestly makes it even funnier. It makes it like top tier twerk emote. I think I like this one. I don't know what color. kind of like the base one. Can't lie. What's worse is Jen isn't the one that found it. I did, which means I just said penis to Jen's emo. You did. I hope you feel really proud of yourself. I hope you feel so good about the things that you've caused. Does this one match the door better? Yeah. This is all Drew's fault. Honestly, not like totally shocking. More so just the fact that like no one, like Drew did not notice it was penile like until it was mentioned. That's so Drew. To just see the capybara in it, and I'm sitting here like, that's a penis. That just describes us as like the people we are. Like Drew's like, oh look, I found a cute capybara emote. And I'm like, that's the penis. No, that's a bad color. Of this. I don't hate that, but I also don't love it. Definitely don't want it all white. I'm just an innocent little bean. Yeah, Drew's out here like, I didn't even notice. And I'm like, that's the first thing I saw. And I loved it. What color do I want? Do I want to go? I like that it matches the door. Then I'm like, should I change the foundation? The stairs then don't go. Jen's just over here like, there's a peen on my screen now. Not a bad thing. Like I said, not a bad thing. Just my own observations. Anyway, I hope everybody who's coming in has had a wonderful Monday. As long as it wasn't filled with manual labor, it was probably better than mine, so. I was a strong girl today. I'm probably gonna remove it now because I can't unsee it. I was like, I do not mean to ruin this. I just it's subtle penis, you know? Nothing serious. It's subtle penis. No, it's the best. I was like, now we're all so happy about it. It made me love it even more. Like why is there no stone to match this? Because why would there be, I guess? Nope. No. Because why? Why would it have matching? I do want to use this inside. When I get back to that. Why are modern buildings so hard? That's a you issue. I like modern buildings. However, I cannot build the fancy occult stuff you build. But I don't find modern builds hard. I find the rest of the stuff hard. If I just made marble, is that crazy? It looks weird. Do I just leave it the brick? I don't... How do I fix it? A lot of honking horns out there. honking each other's horns. Our community thinks should be vaguely phallic emotes. Yeah, that's just the new, just vaguely phallic emotes. I like these stairs, but no, this still doesn't match. I already have eggplant, so I'm set. I know, like, what could I do for a cat? I mean, there's definitely got to be options out there. Oh, my laundry's done. Those aren't stones. I like these ones. Like, then this doesn't work. The problems I deal with in this game. However, does this match? This. Better. We're just gonna sit here and watch me be incredibly indecisive over stone on a build that I will probably never see again once I finish it. It doesn't matter. Everyone else who sees it will notice. Like, why don't the stairs match? Like, base game brick and base game brick stairs. Why no match? Why no match? Because we're Pharaoh, is it just from... Oh, that would be from Tuesdays. I always forget to turn it off. There you go, I just did it. No, I turn it on for Tuesday streams. For Tuesday nights. Because I can't control what happens then. I have absolutely no control over what happens on Tuesday. What happens or what is said. This one's a... Yeah? Thank you for voicing your opinion. Do you also find it annoying that the bricks don't match? Yeah, he meowed yes. So that would be a communal, we don't like this. Communal, white brick no match. White brick no match. Like, yeah, I was like, I don't know if you can hear him, but he is. Hi, I know, I wasn't home for like 3 hours. That's really scary. I was gone for like 3.5 hours. How dare I? I don't leave the house anymore. How dare I do that? And then I came home smelling like another cat. Sinner. I also always find it so funny that like no one else can see Bear. But he's literally like right here. Like his head's sitting on my armrest. I don't know if I can make you see him. But like, that's what he does. And puts his little head on my armrest. So I talking to him. Hi. Hi. This is what I do with all stream. That's what he does. Hi. Hey, Jerome. Have Rose. You're just a little guy. So see, like that can match these, but that's ugly. So struggle. I really like these ones, but nothing matches it. Yeah, thank you for your hellos. Thank you for your attentions. Nope. Nope. This is the stream now, is me looking at different shades of brick. I guess isn't that shocking. This is the kind of stuff that stresses me out. See that? That's closer, but it has the grass in it, so no. Need to take the garbage out, which means cleaning out the fridge real quick too. I was so good. I'll be so honest, I haven't taken my garbage out as frequently as I should be. Because it's a whole process. And unless I'm running errands, I really don't take my garbage out a lot. But I took out 2 bags and cleaned out the fridge and did the bathroom trashes today before I went to my mom's house. Got my ish together. Treated myself with a coffee. Ugly. Like, looking at them. This one makes more sense, but like, why don't the stairs match? I'm just gonna have to accept it as it is and cover it with like plants and pillars and, cause annoyed is what I am. Okay. Put this wall back. Hello with the screams. What is, no. Oh, because it's not on the wall. It's like, what is going on? No, go where you need to be. What is happening? There we go. My goodness. My goodness. Hi, Kara. You got Sasha. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a wonderful day that's as wonderful as you. Now he has his back to me. He's decided to be cranky now. What is the... There's this one. However, the life and death one could also work. And also might work better because it will match the fence. I'm having a not great mental health day for some reason. It's sucky. I'm so sorry. I hope it gets better. Those are never fun. Oh, yeah. I don't know how to fix that, so it's never been fixed, if we're being so honest. It's supposed to be randomized hugs given out, which is what it does. But then you all try to hug each other, and I don't know how to make it do that. So. Why did it do that? No. What? No. Oh, you hugged Moobot. Honestly, the bot might need some hugs. He deals with a lot. He, she, it, they deal with a lot. Okay. I wish I could put the foundation color on here, but I can't. Is there a life and death brick that goes with I doubt it, but... That's close.
Hello, I love you. I'm just gonna sit here and say I love you and say hi.
Oh my god, Pedro Pascal's telling me he loves me.
Yes.
Pedro Pascal can tell me he loves me. I'm okay with that. Thank you for the Pedro Pascal love. Aren't we all pro Pedro Pascal telling us he loves us? I think that's how you really get through the day. Okay, looking at my reference. It's more a reference for the roof. Pedro Pascal is a zaddy. He is. He really is. He didn't even do anything like special to be called that either. He just like is. Like he has good vibes. I mean, another library. I mean, if you could build the Boston Public Library in The Sims, like I could try to give that vibe. But oh, this library is gorgeous. The outside, not so much. It's at Harvard Square. But the inside, my god, with its little garden and ugh. Love that place. And while I lick that library, yeah. The Boston Public Library is... People have weddings here and it's not cheap. But like, look at this. You have a wedding with like the... So pretty. I've never been there for an event, but I have walked around it quite a few times and like adventured through it. It's so pretty. He exists and we're thankful. Yeah. Love a man that I'm thankful exists. Chris Evans is one of those men. But yeah, like maybe we do some rounded arches somewhere because I like that vibe. Anyway, I was looking at the roof. I don't want to just be like flat roof. I kind of like this one. I'm really testing myself because I'm not a roofer. I like this one. I'm not really sure how to get the two vibes going, but we'll try it. What is it? Squidward?
Like Kara, she is grumpy and not in a good mood. So
I'm not in a good mood. I like how it's like crispy too. I feel like it goes with the vibe.
Cozy and making her laugh and be her friend.
Oh, Riz to he he he.
XOXO squid out.
Riz to he he he. Riz to he he he. But Drew, you said you want to get married there. The base cost. Like if you have it just like your family, like a witness kind of thing, super cheap. You have an actual event there, like rent out the space. The base is $600. That's before you do like flowers, lighting, food. It's like a $300,000 wedding in the end. It is so expensive. Like there's a reason it's expensive. That was scary. Yeah, I don't know why it's cursed sometimes and sometimes it's not. It kind of has a mind of its own. And I'm at the point where I'm just letting it have that mind of its own. Okay, but why can I not run that through there? If I do that... Nope, I lost my fence. No, it doesn't let me. Okay. It thinks it's Spooky Tuesday. Yeah, it's all my fault that that's no longer seen as a capybara. All my fault. We need like these things. I don't know, we just need all sorts of detailing stuff. But yeah, I ruined the capybara twerk. Like I said, wasn't my goal, but I did apologize. And said sorry if this ruins it for you. Give me the right height. Nope, I have to remember it. Okay. Is it that height? It was, okay. I would need to make dinner, but I don't want to move. I ate before stream. Thankfully, I was... Okay, now why would this happen on one side and not the other? Tell me that. Riddle me that. Whatever. Do you have, like, easy food you can make? Good question. Probably have those. No, this is the same shape. Why is it bigger on this side? Like this somehow became uneven. Stars align. Maybe popcorn some days being human is hard. You know, most of the time I just eat girl dinner. Especially when you live alone, it can be really hard to get motivation to, like, cook meals. Because, like, what do you mean? Who am I doing this for? Sometimes I'll treat myself. But most of the time I'm like, why? Why am I doing this? Who is this for? Who am I impressing? Could go on that part, but this lot's kind of hard to build on. It tends to it's snapping around a lot. Can you recognize a room, please? Here. Hello. Recognize a room, please. Or don't. That's cool too. Why? 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 No, I can't get this to undo that. Okay. Is it because this isn't considered a room? Like if I... make that a room, will it? No. Nope. Okay. That. Gonna lose it. Why won't you? Freezes are some of the worst things to ever exist. Ever. Like, freezes really be out here just requiring the most. What about that? Does that?
Are you ready for it?
Why is it making noises like this? And I crawl back under my weighted blanket. Oh, it sounds like a wonderful place to be. But hi, Simmerl. I gotta fix her. Why does she sound like that? I'm shutting her off. Because what is that? But hi, Simmerl. Thank you so much for bringing your friends over here in the raid. For those of you who don't know me, I am Cozy or Becca. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm a cozy variety streamer over here on Twitch. Today we're doing a big build in The Sims. Currently freezes are making me mad. So that's fun. But I hope you're all having a wonderful Monday. Thank you so much for the follows. And please tell me, what were you up to in stream today? I'm assuming The Sims. But let me know. And the freezes are, you know, I'm just sitting here being mad at freezes. So it's making Sims for the Boba Legacy. What is the Boba Legacy? That sounds interesting. There's so many legacy challenges out there that I've never heard of. That's honestly insane. I'm so sorry if you just heard my cat scream his head off. He does that. But Sir. Did you want to say hi to everybody? Is that what you're doing? Hi. But thank you for entrusting me with your community. If you need to raid and run, feel free to do so. Make sure you eat, hydrate, get a screen break, all the lovely things. Get up out that chair and stretch. I know you've probably been sitting for hours, so take care of you. I can't even get the freeze to go back to what it was, and that's, I think, might be what's annoying me more. Because I can't even get this to go back. So, like, maybe I can do that. I love a build stream. There's just something so cozy about a build stream until I crash out about something being the wrong color. But that's a different story. That's for a different time. 69% cozy. Nice. Nice. Yeah, you got a Tundra Wolf for your Daily Pop 5. Let's go. Love a Wolfie. Let's do a darker color. Well, darker than the light option. I have some inspo picks, but I'm not very good at the building of the library right now. Like, I feel like I should maybe pull this in. You got a skunky! I love skunks. They're so cute. It's unfortunate that they're so stinky. That looks a bit better. It's really the roof that I'm stressed about, though. Because, like, the idea of it just having fencing. Like, it could. Just mentally it doesn't feel right. I saw a box on my porch today and got all excited thinking your present to me got here early, but it was something for my landlady. Aw, that's a letdown. Hi, Dragon. You got Pip today for your Pop 5. Because, like, we have these things in... Let me zoom in. Apparently I can't. But we have these type of things. So, if I do... Can you put a fence on top of a half wall? I guess I'm gonna learn. She's gonna learn today. Pip is my kitty? You got Mousie's cat. Gotta lurk while I wrap up work and make dinner by Levy. I like you too. You can't put half wall. Can't put fence on top of half wall. Can only put fence instead of half wall. Kind of like the half wall though. So now I just have to make the half wall interesting. New challenge. Okay. Where's like these things? Is there color on these that I could make work? It's too shiny. That one's more subtle, but what else is there? What about these? There's like a rusted one. No, that just looks like it's meant to hurt animals. What about one of these? This is high school, not college, but still. On like this side. Impossible. It is. We all love dragons so much. It honestly is kind of impossible for her to love us more. The love is so deep. That's a detailing. Me adds a detail. That's a detail. I'm a pro, I promise. I know exactly what I'm doing. I don't. Like, don't worry, guys. She knows exactly what she's doing. 2 hours there. She, in fact, had no idea what she was doing. Basically sums up everything about me. Does anyone ever actually know what they're doing? No. I remember the day my mom told me even she was faking it till she made it, and I was like, that's really not encouraging. Because in my brain, you have everything together. In my brain, you're the person I go to for help. So you telling me you don't have it figured out either? I was like, how is that helpful? What am I supposed to do with that information, huh? Tell me. You thought I would take that well? No. It's on, and then I'll decide if I love or hate it. It's like me with clothes. I guess before I do this, do I even like this color option? I like that it's rusty. There is also like black rusty. I would absolutely love if Twitch would stop pausing your stream. That was happening to Ashley the other day. I don't know why. Obviously, I don't control what Twitch does. I don't know why that's such an issue with the new update. You have to force quit the app and come back? Oh my god. That's so obnoxious. Does this come in a better color option? Silver just doesn't work. I feel like the options are either gold or like this bronze color. I don't know. Which one looks better? I think keep releasing updates that don't address any actual concerns, but just add and change things we don't want and break things. Yep, that seems to just be how technology has been lately, in general. I think the bronze. Yeah, I don't know why so many things are putting out updates that don't help anybody. Very boomer, like when it comes to updates. I mean, if it's not broke, stop trying to fix it. There's nothing to like, don't fix what's working. Like, I'm a firm believer, and if it's not broke, don't try to fix it. Like, if it's not broke, don't try and fix it. Literally, if it's not broken, don't touch it. Okay, let's try and do somewhat even spacing. Can I manage that? Doubt it, but... Okay. No, do I love or hate that? I don't know. If it does, I'll crash out for you. Ashley will definitely crash out for you if you need someone to. Like, they all have roof. I mean, not all of them. Some of them are just really basic. And I could go for basic symmetry. I also love when you look up historical libraries and you get like these beautiful cathedral libraries. Like, oh, dream. What city is this in? This is a very pretty building. So it's either a flat roof or I go for symmetry. That seems to be the vibe. I like this one. I like how it has the me trying to make a real build in The Sims where it's just like not possible. We need stuff like these that we can add to other trims. Just gonna say it. We need that. Because, you know, The Sims is so good at giving us what we asked for, but... okay, not that. That. Okay. Do I just... Oh no, this roof seems so boring. I appreciate the willingness to scratch out for me, I'll let you know. Keep in mind, I have not done a single window on this whole build. But that's fine. Who needs those anyway? I need to delete these. I'm sure if others can help me be distracted from the dread. Yeah, emotional dread is honestly exhausting to deal with. Like financial anxiety and like anticipatory stuff is like by far some of the worst stuff I've dealt with. Wrong. One, two, three in. 1, 2, 3 in. 2 over. Now let me delete you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Anxiety. Yeah. Those hormones are making anxiety worse too. Yeah, they definitely can. Especially if you're not on any sort of like hormonal birth control or anything to help kind of study and normalize them out. It's like I know for a fact I'm completely different on and off my birth control. So really hard to tell if I like those stairs or not because of the lighting. But that's something we'll have to deal with in this build. Let me add some lights around them, see if that helps. Yeah, PCOS is not something I'd wish on anyone. I mean, there's people I don't like who I guess could get it, but of the people I like, it's not something I'd wish on anybody I like. Yeah, it's just, I just want it in the lobby. Which I haven't really decided what the lobby is yet, I guess. I guess it can be like that. That's what I want. Those just don't seem grand enough. That is not grand enough. Why is the freeze inside? Ma'am. Go away. Go away, Miss Freeze. Miss Freeze. Freeze salad. not what I meant to do. Shh, ignore that. Both went mad. I'm starting a little Simsies very veggie legacy, and I just placed down your rec center so my Gen 1 can hang out there and work on her skills. I'm so proud. I'm so happy. I'm so happy it's getting use. I love a rec center. You do not have to twist my arm to make a rec center. Probably a problem, how much I love making them. But I do. I love making a rec center. I knew the appointment itself well because my doctor said amazing and listens and wants to help. But there's just no guarantee that what we try will help and I need it so badly. Yeah. It's a matter of if it actually helps, which I hope it does. Because it's not something fun to be going through at all. I don't know if I want white or black, but I know I want elaborate archways. So we're going with these. We're at the realm of magic. And yeah, that is why I'll be deferring to you when I need help on your rec center, yeah. Dude, I love building a rec center. I don't know why. I think because I'm so indecisive, it kind of takes away the decision when everything has to be there. You know? So. I don't know, there's just something that I find ease in when it's not like, oh, like they're modern styles, super easy for me to do, and then decision fatigue goes away when it's like, everything has to go in. It's just a matter of how much you can fit. Ayo. Savannah gowns, you need to calm down. Is that like all the way to the edge? It is. Done. Let's put those on there. I know I've tried so many things with my endometriosis and nothing else helped and everything has made the pain worse. Yeah. It's, like I said, not something I'd wish on anybody in my life. No. I like this nook. Logically, you make this back section the bathrooms, but I also like having the double archways. I could still, like, make a bathroom down here. Put a room back there. I like legacy challenges because I outlined which careers, hobbies, and skills your Sims need to complete. Otherwise, I want my Sims to do everything and it's overwhelming. Yeah, you're like either legacy challenge or super sim. There's no in between. Honestly, mood. Okay. Where do I put bathrooms? That's really what's becoming a question now. Part of me was thinking of bumping up this area, but I like the little nook. However, I can kind of create like an entryway by doing this. I don't know how I would... Like, it doesn't snap in a normal way. You could do like 3 stalls. Stalls. How many tiles over is that? 3. Let's look like we're doing 2 over. That feels like a tight fit. My pain from this disruption wasn't that bad. I can't imagine living with endo. I mean, PCOS is hard enough to manage and like deal with some days. I'm very lucky that I've been on birth control a very long time, so I know my body handles it. But if you're new to all of it, that can be a really intimidating thing to start. And honestly, kind of an emotional journey. Okay. And it creates like a little entry. I've been from passing out due to pain and hitting my head on the way down. Oh no. That sounds so scary. I hate that for you. That sounds so scary. I've only passed out like once or twice in my life. I can't imagine it being like a regular thing due to pain. Sounds like an absolute nightmare. Man, they just take that away from you. Hannah, what a baby bean. What a baby bean. This is a short height. Now, is there a door that fits the aesthetic? You can also look cute up here. Not that color, but like I'm sure that one fits in. Really stupid that I won't put like anything there. Like I want, but the game says no. I want, game says no. Yeah, that's an option. That's too fancy. I mean, if it's a dorm door, so no. No. I mean, she's happy. If I could take away your pain, help you feel better every day in a heartbeat, I would. You guys are all so cute. Liking each other and all that. Well, kind of blends in, but I don't like the silver accent. That one, well, now they're layered and look weird, but that one could work. No, that looks weird. Go where I want you. Like it's there, but it's not. Like it says it's there. It is not. It's not there. How many concussions you have? Have you looked into getting tested? Yeah, that's what Drew has. I didn't even know that was a thing till I met Drew. The post-concussion syndrome. But that's what makes Drew so sick all the time. Alright, so now if these other freaking pillars would do what I want them to do. They just don't want to. They just don't want to. Then when my mom had her breakdown a while back, I cried. I'm pretty to take the debilitating fear from her. I swore I could handle it, and now she's on meds that are helping, and it's like, I'm taking her anxiety and can't handle it. And you're like, whoops. Whoops. May have girl boss a little too close to the sun with that one. Wish I knew why it doesn't show. Like, how do you know how to fix it? Like, sometimes the game just hates me. I think that's the whole answer. Because, like, why? Like, I love how this song playing is called Lucky, and I'm sitting here like, none of my shit's working. Why does it show up on some, but not... Nothing's blocking it from the inside. And that can't be extended. But I want the pillars. I know that a simple solution is like, don't have the pillars, but I want the pillars, so. And it's just these 3 spots, it won't work. And I don't know why. Like, why? Why? Is it all pillars? Yeah. Like, why? Why? I want to use you. I want to use and abuse you. Why? We'll always attempt to be safe. Yeah, you can't make any promises when it's an illness causing it. All you can do is your best. Use these in here. Wrong. How did we get no spandrels with the college stuff? Or the high school stuff? Like, honestly, kind of crazy. are black. You don't be black. It's blue and white. I want black and white. Which isn't a thing. Why would it be? Why would it be? No, that kind of is, but that's not pretty. Maybe. The pillar's not working is kind of really stupid. And I will just keep trying them. I hope you know that. I will just keep trying to fix it. Because I don't know what the solution is. I am not techie enough. Skilled enough. Okay, Mouse. If you're driving, please be safe. If not, then just bye, I guess. You're like, why are the pillars not working? Is that just like a current bug, or is that like the game hates me? Genuine questions I have about life. What windows? Where are my academic windows? The wood doesn't match. To see you again. It's only something I've noticed today. Yeah, and it's only on 3 of the spots of this building. Which is super annoying. Are there matching short windows? That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Like, is it that? No. Those ones. Okay. But then the woods don't match. So that's something we care about. Still doesn't match. It's like a rich dark wood. Matches better when it's distressed. What are other options? Really basing it off the medium height ones, considering there's so few. The high school windows. Which, like, don't match anything I have going on, so no. That's just a different version. What about these ones? Does that match the door? Sort of? Like, sort of it does, but also no. You're literally from the same set. Why don't you match? This game. Why do I play this game? Like, that's from the same set, but now the wood doesn't match and neither does the white tone. Because this is from, or is this from high school? Is that why? where to go. This is from high school. And these are from university. Do we have high school windows? So I take it back. They're not from the same set. Hi, Staffy. Welcome on in. So we don't have medium high school windows. Because of course we don't. I think the high school ones don't even match. So much for that being the solution. Can be a lurky turkey. Need 2 cat meds. Oh, good luck. We'll see you in like 3 days. Giving cats meds is like, why? Why is it so difficult? Why do they gotta make it so hard? The woods don't match. I could just go like, if there was like a beat down white one, that would work. But of course, that's the only one that doesn't come in like a beat down color. Because I was like, if we did white, then I at least know how to match the woods. But no. Like that is an option. It just does not match. Like at all. Like it's actually kind of criminal how much it doesn't go. I mean, these are fancy and pretty, but again, don't go. If they came in a gold. They don't. But they don't. That one kind of matches better. But that would only be the entrance. I'm not using these all over the building. Yes, Jen, make sure you hydrate. That reminds me to hydrate. I wish every time we got a new window, it came in every height. I'm clearly asking for too much because that never happens. Doesn't mean I can't wish for it, though. Yeah, like, it's one thing for... Like, it's okay. Like, I'll accept the swatches not really matching across packs. But when the swatches don't match within the same pack, it could make me cause crimes. Like, it's... Like, why? Why? Could make me cause crimes. Does it? No, I mean, I don't even, like, hurt bugs. But still, it could. Could. Don't put it past me. It could. Don't doubt me. Not too many windows. It feels like too many windows. You just go for symmetry. A set of universal matching swatches. Yeah, like make all the whites like match. Have a bunch of the... If it's in the base game, the white swatches should match. The black swatches should match. Like it shouldn't... And then there should be like 3 brown swatches. Like a light, a medium, and a dark. That should be what they do for base game. And then in packs, they can go a little bit more like, oh, well, here's some more variation and stuff. There's something about that I just hate, and I can't tell what it is. Is it this door? playlist. Is it these windows? No, because then it's too blank. I am mad that I can't put a freeze here. That definitely has me mad. So. Maybe these windows just aren't fancy enough. I don't know what I want. Do I ever know? But this isn't new. Freezes earlier, had to go to manage menus and then come back to fix it. Oh, that's so annoying. I don't know which windows I like better. This isn't even like a brown color. This is like gold. I don't know what they were going for with that. I don't mind this swatch. It just does not go with all that. What if I change the door? Can make it more white. Have that be lighter. Doesn't help that problem. Those ones work when I fix the, like, change out the door. Maybe I unironically use Romantic Garden. Whoever just uses this pack? No one. Like, what? What am I doing? Ain't no question. Chicks like, oh. If you can tell that this build is challenging for me, no you can't. It's like detailing everywhere. Okay, Romantic Garden works for that. Is there like an awning that could work? I kind of doubt it, but put plants over it. Good, loving like, oh. I mean, let's be real. I'm gonna end up covering like the entire thing in ivy, but the bones need to be good. Doesn't negate the bones having to be good. That's too modern. Too modern. Nope. No. 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 Hmm. No. I was teasing my nephew with what? No. Tickling him, chasing him. How old is he again? He's pretty little. We just need more detail here, and I cannot figure out what to do to make it more detailed. He just turned 2. Yeah, he's little. He's itsy bitsy. Is this realistic? No, but it kind of looks cute. For now, I'm just gonna leave that. I don't totally hate it. I don't totally love it either, though. So we're just gonna leave it. Just gonna leave it and come back to it. I add spandrels. Will that even do anything? I don't think so because the freeze is so big. By my notes app, I'm sure any nerd would understand. I love seeing the like TikToks and reels and stuff that are like just clips of titles of girls' notes. I don't know why we are all like this, but let's see. I have everyone I've bought emotes from, because I plan on making a panel for that eventually. A random spending category from when I used to budget track. However, I don't currently have a job, so I haven't been doing that. But it also has my VIN number and my license plate in it. And my license number. Don't know why that's in there. Then I have... Oh, I stopped tracking these in March. But I have a notes app where I track eventful things that happen each month. That's fun. Then I have a password sheet that has like every family password and all of my passwords. Then I have a random computer section that has like the details of the computer my brother built me. Then I have my 2024 moments. Then I have my 2025 home goals. I have a random note of Disney Dreamlight design things that's from December that I've never done. I have a note that's ratings from my friend who doesn't like Taylor Swift, and I make her listen to Taylor Swift music. I have a little black book. I have a section that says dumb shit Dina has said, which is my friend Dina, who says really stupid things when she's drinking. Like, she literally said this: I know one Asian country, and I was like, is it China? And she's like, Indonesia. She also said fish aren't animals, and that was a whole drunk fight we had. Not really a fight, but like a whole back and forth when she said fish aren't animals. I have questions to ask on dates. I have tattoo ideas that I haven't updated since last July. I have a shared note with my friend for Nashville and Boston restaurants and bars we want to try. And then I have my little black book, because I, at one point, was losing track of how many people, you know. So, but yeah, let's see. The dumb shit she said. I know one Asian country, Indonesia. My kid changed the Roku language to France. She's a mute, talking about her Echo Dot. Fish aren't animals. They're just like, she just like says, and I will just stare at her because we'll be on FaceTime. I'll be like, did you hear what you said? But my kid changed the Roku language to France. Because she was so frustrated. She was like, my toddler took the remote and now my Roku's in France. And I was like, what do you mean it's in France? She's like, the language, it's France. I was like, French? I was like, excuse me. But then I also have my top 5 questions to ask on first dates. That's also a weird category. The questions are, how many owls would you have to see in one day before you thought something weird was happening in the world? Mine's 3. I don't think I've ever seen an owl when I'm not at a zoo. So, like, any less than 3 to me is like, why is that so weird to you? And anything, if they're like, oh, it would take like 7, I'm like, are you unaware? So, if no one ever sneezed again, how long would it take you to notice? It would take me a while as someone who lives alone, unless it was allergy season. I could genuinely say it would probably take 6+ months. If you could be any pasta shape, what would you be? Not why, just which one. That's all I need to know. In the context of Mass and communion, you're Jesus. What is your body and your blood? If you were stuck in a room with 1,000 people and the only way out is to be better than all of them at one thing, what would that one thing be? Mine's 3 as well because of TISM pattern recognition. 3 is a pattern. Yeah. 3 is also a very pleasing number in design. Like, I was always raised to have, like, things slightly asymmetrical and, like, have 3s. And I'd notice I haven't... that one to me is, like, you immediately know if someone's a red flag. Because if you say, like, how long would it take you to notice no one has sneezed around you anymore? If you go, oh, immediately. How cocky are you? I guarantee it would at least take, like, 2 weeks for most people. I live alone, and unless it's allergy season or I'm sick, I don't really sneeze. So, like, you're talking December through April, May. I could go months. Like, if everyone just stopped sneezing at New Year's, probably would take me like 4 months unless I got sick. Genuinely. Yeah, those are the questions I ask first dates. Because, I'm sorry, I don't care what your favorite color is. Or, like, your favorite pizza topping. Like, I don't, like... When you've been in the dating scene for so long, you start to want unique questions. So yeah, there's an insight into my notes app. Scary place. Scary, scary place. Is this too much to do? Why did that one snap up? And then I get rid of it there. Maybe more like that. I think I like that better. Window, window. I love that. I sneeze quite a bit. At least you know that about yourself, though. Thing is, not only do I not really sneeze often, I sneeze very quietly. Like, I have little, like, kind of sneezes. So, that's another way of, like, I don't know if I'd pay a lot of attention to it. One of those is definitely in the, yeah, I was like in, like, the bathroom. Do I care more about the symmetry? Or the floor plan I started? Probably the symmetry. One of my favorite groupings on my notes app goes, Hannah's Horror Network, then digital marketing, then my tongue bleeds. Yeah, like when I'm working, my spending app, like I literally write down everything I spend money on and have a whole budget sheet and everything. But like when you don't have income, it's really sad to track that. So that's usually like an everyday note for me. So whenever I have to write other things down, it's usually the first thing at the top of my list. And so random stuff just gets added. So. We'll figure out a new spot for bathrooms. Are those at all lined up. That one is. That one is. Yeah, okay. There's just, girls' notes are, it's a special place. And if you're ever privy to go into a girl's note app, honestly, she probably thinks you're pretty special. She expects you to love her without judgment if she's showing you her notes app. It took way too long to find my TV remote. I was looking for a specific note about medications, but this really has been a trip. All my medication stuff is in my health app. I'm pretty good about that one. Mostly because I'm paranoid that I'm like, if something ever happened to me and I couldn't speak, I know no one else in my life could tell you what medications I'm on. And that's kind of important if you end up unconscious in a hospital. So. Not to say I plan on ending up unconscious in a hospital. But you never know. Gotta be prepared. Is that even remotely what I did over here? Kind of. More like that. Yeah. Now they're even. It's weird, maybe, but I like it. I like weird things. We'll just get back to that topic. I like that one better. It has a white trunk. I don't hate that. I still need to figure out these archways. Maybe I use the pillars, but like the clean colors, like the clean white and black. That's 3 in. 1, 2, 3. Nope, that's 2 in. 3 in. I take the fancy. I don't want it all the way. Oh, having it be more open might not be a bad thing. Not the drywall. I also love how I said I wanted to get the outside done, and here I am fucking around with a floor plan that doesn't need to be bothered with right now. Still haven't even figured out where to put a bathroom. That's basically what started this whole moment. We could do... And then maybe split it down the middle. You can have like... I don't know how many Sims I expect you to bring here, but we'll have 6 toilets. And then sinks. Stuff. And stuff. We need a medium wall height toilet door. Sims team, I know you're not listening to me, but I stand by that. No, flip. It's glass, but I was like, what if that was the bathroom door? This door is what inspired me to put a random garden in the middle of my library. It's fine. It's a library. Who wants it to be boring? Not me. I was thinking hardwood for the rest of the place. I don't know if that'll look bad or not, but I want to do dark hardwood. These are the kind of things that I need to do, and then I noodle on it. I come back to the next day, and then I hate it, and then we start all over. And it's a great time. It's a wonderful process. I definitely have a system. Slightly smaller archways because it's a smaller space. And things, all that does is get you into this area. This is all going to be broken up even more. But for now. Here, okay. The wallpaper's gonna be a whole different thing. Back to Windows. Little windows. Romantic Garden doesn't have little windows, does it? I doubt it. Nope. The fact that it has windows at all is honestly wild. But now I need ones that match this. That's an option. I don't like the bar on that. Do we have a non-barred version? We're not life enough businesses and hobbies. What am I doing? We kind of do. They're different shapes, but that's an option. That could be an option. It'd be a pain to place them, but maybe. Guys, I can't pick a window. If I just use a bunch of different ones. Call it a day. Those are elaborate for no reason. Does anyone have a window preference? Because clearly I don't. I will say, I don't think this one. Not the wall. Oh my god. This. I don't think that. These are both from the new pack, though. So which new pack? It has multiple styles. Do that in a different color, too. Those are an option. There's so many. That's also an option. There's so many windows. This one? I don't know, it doesn't really go with these windows. That's what I'm struggling with it. Like, the color's right, but it's a completely different style. These ones are like too small. Again, I like the color, but it's too small. Mhm. Mhm. I don't think it'll come in the right color, but I'm like, what about just a classic? I'd have to like go through and personally put them down, which like isn't a problem. Like color-wise, it matches. Like I said, it's a completely different style. So if there's other things I can get in the color, like the colorway I'm going for. Also this. I don't know where to put that. Not either, so I can replace one of those. Bro, work. If I put this somewhere that has light, does it? Like, it doesn't help that these rooms are also just like pure darkness. Oh, did you completely miss when I put the trees inside? Yeah, I did that a bit ago. Pretty sure I already looked at this one, but... doesn't come in the right color. Yeah, I had a whole thing about the trees and door. And like the door that inspired it. Like, I'd make these all sit... well, this already sits center. It looks like jail. Kind of lean towards these ones. No, I'm just gonna sit here staring at them. This is giving more modern than what I'm going for, I think. So I think this is the best option. Just because these ones are giving more modern, where I'm trying to go for something a little bit older. Emphasis on trying. I'm not very good at that style. What if I take these again? That's the bathroom, so I wasn't gonna put a window in it. I'm definitely struggling with what detailing to put on the roof. Hence why I kind of stepped away from it, but I think brown's more the vibe for that, but you're always struggling with layout. That's not news. Like, do I want it? No, I mean, like, a chimney kind of makes sense, but I don't know if I'll put a... It's hard because of it being a community center build. I mean, I don't remember how long it took me to come up with my community center floor plan, but I'm sure it wasn't quick. This all just feels so big. I want it less visible. There's something about the roof shape in the middle that I think is... I think it needs to be lower. That feels more academic. The other way just felt so residential. Of course, these aren't gonna... Almost. Alright. That one works. Still not working. There's so many things you can put in it. There is. When it comes to rec centers, I start with figuring out what I want to put in it and then do the floor plans. Like, if I have a rough idea of what kind of skills I want in there, then I have the rooms laid out, because each room gets a skill. Or each skill gets a room, depending on, you know, how you look at it. It also might just be harder since I'm trying to do this out of a shell. No, it's just that it's something that you're not super comfortable with. I think. I mean, it being a shell definitely adds a challenge to it. But I think also that something out of your norm is kind of probably adding to the challenge. Which isn't a bad thing. Let's do like this maroon one. Why we can't bring fences to the edge of a lot, I will never understand. Like, what does that infringe upon? Nothing. Other than my creativity. Now let's go to Discovery University. What are the school colors? They're green, gold, and red. Because is yellow in both schools? Like, these are technically the school colors, right? There's a flag. So yeah, gold and yellow. And then, okay, that does not totally. And then, but yeah, it's green and yellow and red and yellow, right? You gotta take out those. Yeah, and it's like a red and gold. Okay. Does this pole come in the pack? I hope so. If I look up pole, my favorite thing to look up. It's not one of these. Okay. Showerheads, bike. Haha, pole. This one. Okay. Got some pride. Street lamps. This street lamp is so weird to me. Could be a controversial take. I don't know. Somehow me and my brother got on the topic of like school mascots today. I totally forget how. But if you're a school mascot, like you're a Pokemon trainer, your school mascots are basically your Pokemon. How far are you getting in a battle? For me, it's not far at all. So... what kind of lights do you put on this build? Oh no, no, not these lights. This one. I don't like this one. Oh yeah, those are weird as fuck. Yeah, exactly. No, the ones I put out I like. They're very Edison bulby. No, very 100% was those weird things. It's definitely a better way to layer those. want something on this. I want this to be on there. And I don't think that's possible. It's technically a foundation. However, up here is an option. This place is gorgeous and I would 100% get kicked out. Oh my god. Steffi, what do you do in libraries? What are you out here doing, girl? Do I want to know? She's like, 10 out of 10 will get kicked out of your library. It's a wonderful rating, but also, what are you doing? My autism volume control. Fair. Fair. I never, other than going to class in the library, I never really hung out in the library. Like, I didn't go there to study. To be fair, I didn't really study in general. But Bear, you're back. I can't drop something without loudly apologizing for it. Mood. Like, hi, I just need you to know that wasn't intentional, and I'm incredibly apologetic about it. Why is the platform in here? I didn't tell it to do that, but okay. And I'm a dropper. My hands just don't work. That probably sounds concerning. But it's true. I sometimes just throw things. Not meaning to. I'll be honest, I'm not surprised that libraries are louder nowadays. There's so much like clicky clacking that goes on with keyboards. Like, it's not just like a space to read anymore, you know? So I guess I'm not that surprised that they're a bit noisier than they once were. Until I figure out the floor plan, I'm not really gonna do the rest. You just like hang out at libraries? Wow. Yeah, they're more like community centers now. It's true. Oh wow, these are low. If I raise them, do they look stupid? Kind of. But I don't want to get rid of the freeze. So maybe I just deal with them being small. But they're like on the floor. I like this freeze though. People to keep their volume down a handful of times, and I worked at one for half a decade. Robert as a middle statue, strange. Like just in general for the rec center, or like, are you doing a splash pad? Like, instead of doing a real fountain, you just want to put Whalebert? I mean, if it matches the vibe of the build, it's not weird. If it doesn't, then that's weird. What day is Drag Story Hour at this one? Every day, Monday through Friday. And then twice on Saturdays. We'll leave space for Jesus on Sunday. But drag day is Monday through Friday. We have one from 9 to 10 for the little ones and one from 5 to 6 where we do like a chapter book with older kids. And then on Saturdays, we do a double take from like 12 to 3. So it's like kind of post brunch. And then Sundays we leave for Jesus. I should make a kids storytime section that is like gay themed and just like rainbows and so happy. Really, is this on the size of a kid and can sneak in? I mean, you could also just be a nanny. That's also an option. You hang out at libraries a lot as a nanny. They're a great place to waste time. Some different sections. No, because I have to watch the kids. Fair. Fair. That is definitely the downside of being a nanny. Being a camp counselor is definitely more worth it than being a nanny, as someone who's done both. This one could, I think, just go straight across. Yeah. Doesn't have to get fancy. I mean, I might like it better if it was fancy. Maybe back here I have something for something. I don't know. Like a kind of private area. For what? I don't know yet. I don't really know all that needs to be in here other than I was going to do a kids section. I was going to do like a cyber cafe area. I could do like an actual cafe somewhere too, probably. Stressing me out over here. Okay. This one also got messed up. Of course it did. Then we have bathrooms. We should figure out the doors, I guess. And what kind of doors do you put in a library? In my head, it's like big glass ones. I could be totally wrong, though. The community center signs came in. Growing together. 'Tis growing together. That's the pack that basically everything community center came from. Could use these doors that I keep talking about being so pretty. Also would probably help if I could see what I was doing. I just want to figure out lights. Or not lights, doors. Is that too fancy? And also, do I care if it is? Like, it is kind of too fancy, but also, like I said, do I care? Or do I go back to my archways? I think I go back to archways. The ultimate view. Okay. Like, I want the outside to look very much historical kind of library, but I want the inside to feel modern. And like they upgraded it and like actually were given a budget. Crazy concept. Make this like an actual cafe. Why do you like come back here? This could be the cafe. Oh, that's too tall. It's too tall. Feels a little too funky. A shower door, perfect. That's definitely a cafe door. It's just a classic shower door. I can use the actual bistro doors. Don't know if that's weird. I don't know. Especially because I'm not 100% positive on what this space will be. Let's do a classic. I'll just do the classic. Section here and then like a cafe. I don't know. A lot of this is going to be probably my brain changing on me tomorrow, honestly. I'm sure I'll come back to it and be like, what is going on? This could be the kids area and it could be farm themed. I'm gonna forget the idea tomorrow, but you heard it here. You heard me say it. What do I want up here? This one could just be really simple and I just do that. I mean, it looks boring like that, but... Right, that doesn't work. What about... It's black. I want it in... Oh no, it's not black. I need it in black and that's not black. I tell every day. Goodbye. And maybe like this one down here is weird because it's a utility closet. Could be a thing. maintenance closet door. I mean, I could do like the woohoo one, I guess. It's not really what I had in mind, but like I was gonna make a maintenance closet. Could also just stick this one in. Could also just have a sneaky woohoo spot. Now this is like a room. I could do that. Like a sneaky closet. They probably have more than one. I don't know where else I'd put one. So that one's going to do. Stairs for a while. Okay. The lights are a problem for a different time because I'm going to probably do different lighting than this. What are good? No. Okay. Is this black? Yeah. Just start getting a rough idea of things I want in places. So far, I like it. It's got a lot of work to do. It's got a lot of work to do. I have a lot of work to do. This thing's not working. It's me. I may do... I may not, so don't hold me to what I'm about to try. But like... why is it going that aggressively? No, why is it like be a square? I don't know. We may do some tray manipulation. Haven't totally decided on that. I'm not the best at it, so it tends to stress me out. But this building seems to be a just testament of testing myself, or like a project of testing myself, so. Might also just put down some bushes. Might take the easy way. I don't know, this is just me having ideas. Ideas in places. World Library. We'll 2.0 it. I'll set these now before I save. Study spot. Prism Omni Mischief. Hi, Erica. I'm collecting my debt. So your debt is a British short hair today. And I will make sure to give the baby boy some treats. We do some photography. We could do like a painting studio in here. Like it's kind of like making a university student hangout. That could be good. Fun fact, I haven't saved this whole time. I will put Treatos in his ball for you. I also just realized Mouse asked to change the color of my light, and I totally missed it. So I'll make sure to have it be green when tomorrow. I was supposed to be doing, yeah, you like me to save because I don't. Put some rest because finishing. I don't know why I said finishing my holes. Flushing my holes is good for you, I guess. It is, and it's a healing from wisdom teeth surgery is obnoxious. It's an obnoxious time. How obvious does that mess things up? Pretty obviously, okay. But this tree's poking through and I want it. Curving it just once doesn't mess it up as bad. And the clipping is better. Yeah, the surgical holes, you have to flush them out with like salt water. You also cannot use straws or you'll get... Yeah, I just saw that you had done it, so I wrote a note down so tomorrow it'll be green. It's not about to raid out. But yeah, because then if you use a straw, you'll get like, I forget what they're called, but like the little like infectious... Yeah, because Erica just had her wisdom teeth out like less than a week ago. So, this is where we're at. Rough floor plan, done. Not much of one, but rough floor plan. I made a floor plan. I don't know what's going in them other than the bathrooms. And I still have all my landscaping to do. So, we've made progress. There will probably be like a fountain here. I don't know what I'll put on the sides. Maybe shopping areas like food stalls and picnic tables. I don't know. But I do know we're going to have us go raid out. So, the first raid message with the kitty cats that my computer's not letting me highlight. I need that one. That one's for our subbies. And then the one with the purple kind of like millennial hand heart is for our followers, lurkers, and everybody else. I want to go to somebody who wants... Do I want to go to Caitlin? I mean, I'm going to go hang out there anyway. So, like, maybe... Sure, let's go say hi to Caitlin because I rarely raid her. So we'll go say hi to Caitlin. She's doing shell tours, which I need to redeem my shell tour. Let me get that in the queue before we go. Okay, so we're gonna go hang out with Caitlin. She's doing shell tours from her shell that all of us lovely, beautiful community members made. I will be back tomorrow at 6:30 to continue working on this, and then around 9:30 it will be Chaos Crew co-streaming of Repo and Headliners. So it'll be a longer stream tomorrow, but I will see you all then. A little short stream today, we'll have a long one tomorrow, and then I'm also going to stream on Wednesday this week because I won't be around this weekend because I will be with my family. So, grab a raid message, whichever one applies to you. We're going to go say hi to Caitlin. She is 18 plus and it's pure chaos, but we'll have a great time. And in the meantime, take care of yourself. Make sure you hydrate, you eat, take a screen break, get some rest, all of the things. I love you. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you for the raids, the follows, and just all of your love and attention. I will see you tomorrow. Okay? Bye.